Hello, hi everyone. This is Ganesh, and in this video I am going to explain introduction of polynomials. Introduction of polynomials. Yes, let us see here. We all know that what are algebraic expressions. Algebraic expressions are the terms formed by or separated by plus or minus is called algebraic expressions. In that expression, variables are there and constants are there. That is a combination of variables and uh, constants also. And here you can observe a few algebraic expressions. We all know that these are all algebraic expressions because some variables are there and constants also there, and the some few terms are separated by plus or minus. These are all algebraic expressions, but these are all not polynomials. These are all not polynomials. The difference between the algebraic expressions and polynomials is 2 points you have to remember. And here you see first one, x square is an algebraic expression and also it's a polynomial. And the fourth one you see, this one, this is also algebraic expression and polynomial. But coming to these two are not polynomials. These are algebraic expressions but not polynomials. Why? Because here the variable power is 1 by 2. It's a fraction. It's a fraction. And coming to here, in this term, second term, the variable is in the denominator. That means what? Generally 3 by x we can write 3x power minus 1 we can write x power, because 1 by x is x power minus 1, the exponential loss using exponent. So here the power of variable is negative number. That's the reason this one and this one, second one and third one, these two are not polynomials. We can't say these two are polynomials. Why? Because the powers of the variables are fraction and negative numbers. I hope you understand well. Now we can give a definition of polynomial. A polynomial is an algebraic expression in which the variables involved have only non-negative integral powers. Non-negative integral powers means simply you have to remember variables, it does not have fraction as a power and negative numbers as a power. Negative integral is integral, not integral powers means non-integral powers means that should not be fraction, and negative powers also, that should not be negative power, that should not be integral powers. That you have to remember. That is the main difference between polynomial and algebraic expression. And also you can observe here again more algebraic expressions are there. Here root x is there. Root x is an algebraic expression but it's not a polynomial. Why? Because this we can write it as x power 1 by 2. In the power fraction is there, that's the reason it's not a polynomial. At the same time here in the denominator, simply in the denominator any variable is there, it's not a polynomial. At the same time here you see this is polynomial. Why? Because here the quotient of x square is root number but not the variable. So here this is polynomial. So here quotient of this x square is root number, that means irrational number. There is no problem, it is a polynomial. And here two polynomials are there. So how can we find the degree of the polynomial? Already I explained about the algebraic expressions. What are the degree of algebraic expressions? The same thing we can use here also. So what is the degree of this polynomial? The first polynomial. That means first we have to find individual terms, degree of individual terms. What is the degree of this term? 2, because x power 2 is there. What is the degree of 7x? X power 1 is there. So 1 this degree of the second term is 1, and here the degree of this is constant means no need to find degree and anything. So here for variable terms we have to find individually the degree. Then from those two terms, which one is the biggest degree? That is 2 is the biggest one. So 2 is the greatest one, That's the reason the degree of this polynomial is 2 only. In this way you can find it. One more example here is see first term. What is the degree of the first term? Here x square y square. Just add the x and y powers. So that is 4. 4 is the degree of the first term. And what is the degree of the second term? Here 1 1 1 1 2. 2 is the degree of the second term and it is constant term, no need. So here from these two, first term and second term, what will be the biggest one? That is 4. So 4 is the degree of the second polynomial. In this way we can find the degrees of the polynomial. And based on the degree of the polynomial, we can give some names. We can that means types of polynomials we can say. So first one is linear polynomial. Linear polynomial means if the degree of the polynomial is 1. For example, here x plus 2 is there. So what is the degree of this polynomial? Here x power is 1. That's the reason the degree of this polynomial is 1. At the same time, x plus 2x plus 3 degree is 1 only. So these type of polynomials are called linear polynomials. And what are quadratic polynomials? Quadratic polynomials means the degree of the polynomial is 2, then we can say quadratic polynomials. So here you see, here the degree of the polynomial is 2 because the highest power is 2. So in this polynomial is called quadratic polynomial. The degree of the polynomial is 2, then it is quadratic. Then what is cubic polynomial? Here cubic polynomial means 2x cube and for example 3x square plus 2x plus 3. So this is what cubic polynomial. And simply we can write one more example. For example, x cube plus 3. This is also cubic polynomial. The degree of the polynomial is 3. Then it is cubic polynomial. So in this way we can divide the polynomials. We can give the names. And already we discussed in algebraic expression. So if in a given polynomial one term, single term is there, that is monomial, like minus 3x or 2a. These kind of terms, single term is there, monomial. Based on terms we divided. And binomial means if two terms are there, those comes under binomial, 3x plus 5 or 2p plus 3. So these kind of two terms are there, binomials. What are trinomial? Trinomial, 3 terms are there, those are trinomials. If more than 3 terms, so those are all comes under multinomials. So these are also we know already. And you observe here 3 different polynomials are there. Here 2 types of polynomials are no, it's not 2 types. Generally in this polynomial only one variable is there. So this is polynomial with one variable. Here powers no need to take it, here x square, x power 1 is it, but variables are same. Then polynomial with one variable. And you can see this p and q, 2 different variables are there. This is polynomial with the 2 variables, we can say. And one more thing, here also x and y different variables are there. Polynomial with the 2 variable. We can say such kind of names also we can give. At the same time, what is the coefficient of x square in the first expression? What is the coefficient of x square? That means before x square what is the number is there, that is coefficient we can say. And what is the coefficient of x? Minus 2 coefficient with sign is very important. What is the coefficient of p square? Here nothing is there means 1. Coefficient of p square is 1. What is the coefficient of p? Minus 3 is the coefficient of p. And what is the coefficient of x power 6? 3. What is the coefficient of y cube? 6. So in this way quotients also we can find it. So this is the brief introduction about polynomials. I hope you understand well, and thank you very much. If you like this video, and you can subscribe and share it.